Hey everybody, it's me again, Nathan Rich. I'm here about an hour and a half outside of Guangzhou, deep in the Guangdong province in China. Today I want to talk to you about the Chinese company TikTok. Certainly by now you've heard that TikTok is likely going to be banned from operating in the United States. Trump has said that they represent a national security threat. It's not totally unprecedented for one country to block another country's apps. For example, China blocks Facebook and YouTube and a lot of different apps. Now, the reason that China blocks most of those apps is because they violate Chinese law. So these apps may allow, for example, discussions and coordination about secession or, allowing rioters or anti-government mobs to use them to coordinate their actions, which is illegal in China. And they have refused to take down those conversations and to block that traffic, which is their right. But it's also China's right to block those apps and those companies. So that makes sense. TikTok is an interesting case though, because they're not doing anything illegal in China or illegal in America. So there's no legal way to stop them from doing anything because they haven't done anything wrong. So Trump is just using this national security blanket term, which can be used for basically doing anything that he wants. TikTok is being accused of monitoring people's information and being in a situation that they might have to turn over that data to the Chinese government. I've seen it explained pretty clearly as the real reason is that TikTok is a Chinese company, and that enough makes it a threat to national security in the United States. Personally, I think the United States has the right to block TikTok and any other company that it wants from operating within its shores. Now, it's totally anti-capitalist, by the way. It's completely against some parts of the American beliefs, but I do think that America does have the right, so I'm not complaining about that at all. The interesting thing is that China has, for the most part, already banned the websites and apps that it's not going to allow in its market. And the United States seems like it's starting to do this now. And China's been doing that for legal reasons, and America's been doing it for national security reasons. Shutting something down because it's breaking the law is very different than shutting something down because it's just a Chinese thing. And I just thought it'd be interesting to think about, if we shut down all of the Chinese companies, what would that actually look like in America? Because there's no real reason to pick on TikTok. Why don't we shut them all down? But it's not just companies that are strictly Chinese. It's also companies that have big investments by Chinese. I mean, we don't want companies that have big investments by Chinese to be running in America anymore, right? So we should definitely be shutting down AMC and GE Appliances and Smithfield Foods and Legendary Entertainment. Oh, and let's not forget Morgan Stanley, Visa, Ford, and Reddit. Let's just shut all those down because Chinese people are backing them. And you know what? We just don't trust China anymore for national security reasons. Trust me, this has nothing to do with political maneuvering in a trade war. This has nothing to do with trying to look tough for an upcoming election. That's not true. TikTok is a huge threat. I mean, just look at all these people who have been negatively affected by it. There's well, hopefully there'll be somebody by the time we edit this video, because this is a huge step. This is a huge, huge global impact that we're making now. I mean, thank God we're not doing it just so one guy can try to get reelected. These are real threats. And the way that we know that this is totally real is that somebody like Trump would be wide open to, I don't know, Microsoft buying TikTok, because that would just change the platform from being Chinese to American, and then all the problems would be solved. Well, I guess this is just that 4D chess I've been hearing so much about. Look forward to some more updates coming soon, and make sure that you contribute to this channel. Thanks everybody, I appreciate it. Bye-bye.